Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Logic will get you from A to Z, imagination will get you everywhere. Once you can accept the universe as matter expanding into nothing that is something, wearing stripes with plaid comes easy. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? Try not to become a man of success. Rather become a man of value. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Science without religion is lame, religion without science is blind. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Never memorize something that you can look up. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science.
Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. Albert Einstein.
Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving.
There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle.
If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. It is not that I'm so smart. But I stay with the questions much longer. If A is a success in life, then A equals X plus Y plus Z. Work is X, Y is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut. You never fail until you stop trying. Everything must be made as simple as possible. But not simpler. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. Imagination is the highest form of research. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. However rare true love may be, it is less so than true friendship. Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited to all we now know and understand, while imagination embraces the entire world, and all there ever will be to know and understand. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. I never made one of my discoveries through the process of rational thinking. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. We all know that light travels faster than sound. That's why certain people appear bright until you hear them speak. It would be possible to describe everything scientifically, but it would make no sense, it would be without meaning, as if you described a Beethoven symphony as a variation of wave pressure. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. The woman who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The woman who walks alone is likely to find herself in places no one has ever been before. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again.